day to you guys, especially those who are in Ghana. Good day. Good day, Ghana. Good day to family and friends. Today, I'll first make a video talking about Galamsey. Today, I'm going back to talk about it again, which the Galamsey have been destroying our properties and our resources, and especially our water bodies. We have a government that proving that he want to stop the galamsey, but he cannot stop it. He cannot stop it. I put it in court that he cannot stop it. The reason that he cannot stop it is this galamsey have been going on since 2010. Started in 2010, I believe so. But this galamsey have been doing with the chiefs, not the government. The government cannot do galamsey. But as usually, the politicians fight against each other. Who do the galamsey and who not doing the galamsey. But at point in time, when this party come, he claim to stop it, but he can never stop it. Sorry guys. So what we have here is the galamsey actually do by the the chiefsmans. The galamsey actually do by them. So when somebody is doing something and have a power than you cannot even stop him. You cannot even stop him because he have a power than you. The government have a low power if it's come to resources like lands and like something like, let's talk about like lands. You understand? So the kingsmen, they have a power to give the land to whoever they want to do what they actually wish to do with the lands. So the chiefs have a power than the government. So if you come to the lands problem, the chiefs have to stop the galamsey, not the government. You understand? Like I'm a landlord and you are not a landlord, and you claim to collecting a rent on my land or on my house, it will be difficult. You understand? It will be difficult because those chiefs have the land. That is the property they manipulate our first government called Kwame Nkrumah. Actually, I opened this channel, call it Kwame Nkrumah TV. You understand, guys? So we have to push to the chiefs to let them know that it's them doing the galamsey. It's not the problem of the government. You understand? Those so-called chiefs doing the galamsey, and you cannot blame them, and you cannot blame the government. Because you cannot blame the government, because the lands are not belong to the government. All the lands belongs to the chiefs. Though in the constitution they write that they say that all the minerals lands belongs to the government. But in actually, if you go to the real stories, all the properties belongs to the chiefs. You understand? All the properties in the lands belongs to the chiefs. The chiefs hunt everything. So the chiefs give it to whatever they wish to give. So why are we blaming the government for nothing? I'll come today. The government cannot talk because they scare them. They fear. They fear that they cannot talk. If they talk, maybe the time will come that he need a vote. He will not get the vote. That is why the government people cannot talk. The politicians used to be quiet. If it's not, the politicians know actually what I'm talking about. You understand, guys? So we have as civilians, we have to protect. We have to protect our lands. We have to protect our lands. We have to demonstrate that what the chiefs are doing is not good. We have to tell them. You understand? Though we all scare them because once you talk, they put you as enemy. But that is not the problem. Let them call you an enemy, but talk to them the truth. Let them know the truth. You understand? So we have to protect the lands. We have to protect the lands. We have to be seriously protect the lands. Sometimes it's painful that you know the truth, but you can't talk. Then you are claiming that you are in democracy. You are not in democracy because even the president, your president cannot even talk about them. It scares them because it's scared to lose. And those chiefs are not scared because nobody is voting up their power. There's no voting on their power. They choose themselves when they die. Imagine that somebody is ruling that since he's living, he's going to rule. Nobody can stop him. Guys, we have to think and stop supporting the chiefs. And stop supporting the chiefs and they are killing us. Because these things are just killing. Are just killing. Because if you come to look after the Kwame Nkrumah, they manipulate Kwame Nkrumah to send all those agreements to let the chiefs looking after the lands. They manipulate him because the Kwame Nkrumah do not want to do that. And they manipulate him. For some reasons, Kwame Nkrumah give up and give them the lands. From you understand? But they find a way to settle Kwame Nkrumah up because they know in future what Kwame Nkrumah means. It will turn back to take the lands from the chiefs. So since then, there's no any government come there to say that now we have to take the lands from the chiefs. Nobody is talking like that. Everybody just come and say my father, and bending down to them and begging them because of vote. I hear that Canada and Japan want to become a president and standing for MPP candidates. Unfortunately, Canada and Japan have the heart to tell the chiefs that now everybody go to his house. Nobody say more chief in Ghana or king. But Kennedy cannot do it because he need a vote. He cannot even talk about that. He need a vote. I'm promising you, I'm telling you something. Write it on the wall. 20 years to come, in Ghana, it will be difficult to find a food to eat. The reason that the chiefs are actually not doing only galamsey, they are selling the lands. They are even selling the lands. Today in Ghana, food prices have been rise, and we are blaming the government. Actually, it's not to blame the government, to blame the chiefs, because once you want to be farmer, you have to rent a land to be farm. And those good lands to be farm, they sell it to be build the houses. You understand, guys? So if you go to Ghana now, right now, the places that you used to know that they used to farm, all those places have been turned to cities, to some small towns. Actually, it's not a real building, just a two-bedroom, one bedroom, because they are waiting that area will become so good that they will get some interest on it and they sell the properties. Especially when the Akufado launch a diaspora coming back home, or what do you call it? Everything have been destroyed. Everything have been destroyed in Ghana. I'm not blaming the Akufado government. I'm blaming the chiefs. Because once Akufado make this pronunciation, the diaspora start to be coming back home. Actually, it's good, but not to selling lands, going some areas that they are farming, and they stop the farmers and do garden that this place we want to use it for selling for building houses and use it for uh, some certain properties. That is not good idea. That is not good idea. Imagine that the food you are eating have to come from 100 miles. Tomatoes have to come from 100 miles before you get the tomatoes to eat. Even our tomatoes now we are eating in Ghana, mostly they come from Burkina Faso. You understand? And you are claiming that God have been blessed you with everything. You understand? So we have to rise, especially the youth. I'm pleading. Be arise, get up, and do demonstration. Do demonstration that peaceful demonstration to let the government know that those chiefs are criminals. Because once they are selling the lands, the lands have been destroyed. Because all the trees are on the lands, you have to cut it down before you build the house. But more you use the land to build the houses, the more you destroy your food. You understand, guys? Let's take some this measurement. In Accra, there's no farmland. There's no farmland. Accra is so big, but there's no farmland in Accra. Even garden, there's no garden. See, if you come to this Europe, somebody build his house finish, you have to use some certain place to do a garden so that maybe rain season he can plant some tomatoes and some onions that it can help him for the season time period. You understand? But if you go to Africa, once they build the compound finish, they do everywhere ties. Fill everywhere. You understand? This is actually not good for Africa. It's not good for us as Ghanaians. We have to rise. Those chiefs are criminals, and they are really, really criminals. Let us take a look of this video and you see what I'm shouting about. Everything has been destroyed. See a water that you are drinking. We used to drink these waters. My first video, I talk about it. Look this video. You understand? It will break your heart looking this video. But the chiefs are not care. See, 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 see for yourself. See for yourself. It will break your heart looking those things. Ask yourself, the people that you are selling the gold for, are you thinking that their country they are not have a gold? Are you thinking that you only as a country like Ghana have a gold? What are we even doing? What are we trying to do? Or what we are doing? Not trying because we are already doing it. Destroying everything properties. All the sea, the good water you used to drink. Your grandparents used to drink this thing. I'm asking the chiefs, is it good for you? I remember that those days when I was a young living on the village with my in the village with my father. Those so-called chiefs, they used to implement my father's that they have to kill a fowl or goat or sheep to the water. When the water gets spoiled, as some small animals get inside. You understand? We have to kill some. They used to blackmail us to kill some fowl, to kill some goat, so that they will eat. Sorry, guys, my something come on my. You understand? They have to blackmail us to kill fowl, to kill something, to the what do you call it? To the water body. You understand? Actually, it's nothing. You understand, guys? It's not true. It's not true. Eh, because they want to blackmail you that the traditional exists. But the traditional is not exist. Nothing. The traditional is not exist. This traditional is not exist anywhere. This traditional is not exist. They are just blackmailing you for traditional purpose, and they are destroying the lands. The same village I'm talking about, one 2013, sorry, 208, 208. They said the lands to some settled groups. They destroyed the same village I was born. I was born in that village. They destroyed all the trees, more than 1,000 miles of lands. They destroyed everything, cut everything down. Now, if you go to the village, we used to call it forest camp. Now it's turned to desert camp. There's no single tree. You understand? And the same chiefs with the government, they come to blackmail you that you have to plant a tree with a $1. Meanwhile, you are eating seed, you are using cedi in Ghana. You want me to give you dollar per tree, all the name for tree and collect dollar. So these peoples are just a criminals, nothing else. So we have to know them. As a citizen, you have to learn and know them. They are manipulating you some certain way that you cannot do anything, so that they can continue to criminal all what you have. It's so shameful that some people claim that they are leaders, but they are not care about their generation to come. Because once you call yourself a leader, you have to thinking about the generation to be coming. But these leaders, so-called leaders, they are not thinking about anything. What they are thinking about present. All the name to put your face on gold will destroy all the waters in Ghana. When they ask you, you say it's a president. When they ask you, say we all that we did in this room, we know those that are doing it. But the youth are so shame that if you talk, they attack you. You is the person that you are defending them. They attack you. And they don't know that as me, I'm living here. If I wish, I came back Ghana. If I do not wish, you understand? If I wish, I come back Ghana. If I do not wish, I stay here as long I want until I die. Because I can bring my family here. I can make my family here without coming back home. But that is not the reason. As a good citizen, I have to think about I have to think about the country. I have to think about the place where I came from. I have to think about the place I was born. You understand? So we have to arise and demonstrate and show the chiefs that we know them well, and what they are doing, they have to stop it. Or they stop it or they go. The chiefs must go. For me, my idea, the chiefs must go. What let me create this YouTube is the chiefs must go. The chiefs, they must go. The chiefs cannot stay with us. Since the world started, they have been leading in Ghana. They are nothing but they are destroying. Their grandparents was even good. Their grandparents was even good. They are because blackmailing with a gold to eat gold. Now this one they are not blackmailing again. They are blackmailing us with the money. After that, they create some certain YouTubes that talking about traditional. What make you that you feel like you are Ashanti or you are a Dagomba or you feel that you are a particular tribe, not knowing that they are blackmailing you. Because once you talk, they tell you that you are throwing your traditional, that is blackmail. That is where they are blackmailing coming from. In this world, everybody have a traditional, but you have to move forward. You have to move forward. You cannot stop one place and claiming that traditional, and you are selling the land for you only. I do not want to mention name, but I wish I mention names. But I will look after this comment will come for this video. Then I will come for you. Then I will come hard for you. Then I want to give my message to the Canada, Japan. I wish you well. I wish you well. But those that are pushing you to become a president, your friends, I know them all. Kevin, what they call him? Forget his name small. They are just pushing you to become a president. Even they tell you that if you no win on this election, you are going to stand, go and take a form and stand alone. I want to let you know that what they push Peter Obi to do, Peter Obi lose in Nigeria, and what they call it, the the and Tinubu win because of tribalism, so they are doing to you. Go to the primary. If you do not win the primary, go with your party. You cannot divide yourself from them, no matter how you have the money. I wish you well, but if you do not win, go with your party. My advice for you, I'm from nobody. Your message is from me, but I'm nobody. Maybe you may look it and say, stupid boy, you don't know what you are doing. But I learn politically and know what I'm telling you. If you stand alone, you will lose, no matter how you have the money. Money cannot buy the election. In Ghana, they follow traditional. And those traditional I'm talking about what our grandparents was voting, what our grandparents was are. And we have to demolish this traditional. And this is our problem. Traditionally, tribalism, everything traditional tribalism. Watch the Asante Kingdom, the Asante region when they are talking, Asante Mine, Asante Mine, Asante Mine. They never talk about Ghana. They never wish unity of Ghana. What they are wishing that Ashanti can be a country by themselves. I'm telling you the truth. If Asante is Accra, Asante already take themselves as a country. But God bless them, they are not near the sea. If they're near the water, Ghana have been divided since. What is in Otunfo mind to rule all the tribe alone? But that is not actually good way to go. Make your mind to rule Ghana, but not making your mind to rule some certain groups. That is why you will see that they have started to creating some YouTube channels talking about the traditional, how Ashanti become a powerful in Ghana. Though you see Ashanti region big, but I promise you, it's not Ashanti people. You understand? It's not Ashanti people. All the regions people is in Kumasi, is in Ashanti region because the Ashanti land is the most land that most rich, let's say that, most rich lands we all come to hunt inside. I was born in Ashanti region, but calculating me, you will say I'm from Ashanti. Yes, I'm from Ashanti because I'm a Ghanaian. Because once you born in certain place in Ghana, does not mean you are not come from there. You are from there because you are a Ghanaian. So when you born in Ghana as Ashanti region and your parents originally was born in a northern region, they they implement you as a northerner. You understand? You cannot do anything that they will say you are not a. And that is not good actually for us. As a traditional Ghanaians, we have to be one and let us stop propaganda, some certain way traditional that it's not helping us. It's not helping us to move forward. Then please, what I want to play with you guys, subscribe to my channel and like the video and make your comments. What you like to say, comment it on the comment section box. Write me. I wish you guys well and I wish to see Ghana move forward beyond where we are. Akufado know what we are talking about. Akufado cannot do anything. It's so shameful that you have a president. The president cannot do anything because the powers are not in their hands. You understand, guys? So we have to know that this country we are living, as Ghana, calling ourselves as Ghanaians, we have to know that this power is not for the government. The powers we have in Ghana belongs to the chiefs because nobody is voting after them. So they do what they want. Last time, what Otunfo tell some certain president that was do something that angry him. Say we are here. You will go and leave us because nobody is voting after him. That he will scare to the people. Let us find democracy. Let us fight for democracy, the real democracy. What we are living inside now in Ghana is not a democracy. It's not the Kaminamin Kebi. We all know that Kufuor do the Kaminamin Kebi to be to be free Ghanaians and let them worship some certain groups in Ghana. We all know the program he chose to do. We all know what he do when he was ruling. That is why some certain groups in tribes in Ghana hate MPP still then because Kufuor destroy everything that was have to made to be good in Ghana. But we wish them well in their life. But what we want the leaders to know, we do no more want the chiefs in Ghana again. They have to go. The chiefs have to leave the country because they have been building houses in Americas, buying houses in Europe here, everywhere, spending money everywhere, but they cannot even build their country. I wish you guys well. Have a good day. I will wish to see you again. This video, I will continue to make videos because I now open this channel. I wish you guys good luck. Have a good day.